Sorry about the wind noise today. I saw a TikTok, I think, or an Instagram or something, saying that some town on the south coast was going to be flooded. Here's a map of the flooding by 2100 if we carry on, and it was something like 4.5 degrees of global warming. So I went to ChatGPT and said, is it true? And he said, yeah, that's the worst case scenario. What's the most expected case? And it said, oh, well, you still got like, I don't know, a couple of feet. I don't know what the feet were. It's still a lot by 2100. That's the expected case. Well, look, I'm 63. When I'm sat in my bath chair, watching all of this stuff happen, what actually am I going to see in my lifetime? He said, oh, that's funny. You sat in a bath chair. That's a great image. You'll probably see about a foot or so. It said, well, do you want to do something about it? Well, to be honest, I've got no kids. I didn't do this. It's not my fault. And it said, yeah, well, if you haven't got any kids, that changes the calculus, doesn't it? And, just get a gin tea and sit and watch it all. And there was something that prompted me to say, no, I'm the guy who was too scared to finish reading Silent Spring when I was 17 years old. And what I do now with promoting artists is to try and increase empathy in the world. And with what I do with my photography is, I'm photographing nature. So, and I don't give my time to these corporations. I voted green, all of those kinds of things. I'm not ignoring it. And what it came back with was so beautiful. And the problem with that is it makes the thing addictive. It makes AI addictive. I think that AI would encourage you to do all sorts of things. Just encourage you. That's a great idea, you want a plan for that? And I assume it's not doing the same for Nazis. I have to get into the habit of asking AI to behave in a particular way. So pretend you're my accountant. How would you improve this idea? You don't say pretend. I think you say acting as a world-class environmentalist. What would you say? How would you improve this idea? And then you get the advice from all sorts of different quarters before you embark on doing something just because ChatGPT said it was a great idea. Great idea, John. That's a great idea, John. You're so insightful. Fuck off. Stay safe. Stay alive.